And back online again. I think it's the broadcasting that's doing it. I don't know. Not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Broadcasting doesn't really do this. Broadcasting doesn't normally do this to my internet. But I think it's just a connection to YouTube itself. But, unfortunately, you're only getting like little snippets of videos, so what you're gonna have to do is just essentially watch one, watch the next one, and then watch the next one. This will be part 3 of it. You've obviously seen some of the dojo and stuff, but here's inside the ship. This is the personal quarters. Just ignore that. This is the statues you can put into your stuff. Little aquariums. Yeah, it's pretty good. Little trophies that I've collected. There's also the tunnel, which you can only have, like, you know, you do a certain quest. There is my tunnel. Hello, little thing, little tunnel you. But there you go. There is what it is, you know. That other room is just for kubros and pets and stuff. Foundry is where I essentially make my weapons and stuff that I collect blueprints for. If I wanted to, I could show you what it is. There you go. Foundry is the key of creating the most powerful weapon items in the solar system. Using the Foundry requires blueprints found in the market or on missions, and resources which are dropped by enemies you kill. Enter the battlefield and collect the resources, use them in the Foundry. There's my Warframe. Warframes are rare and extremely powerful. Building one in the Foundry may require you to assemble multiple parts. Clan research may be involved. The solar system is home to many of that require numerous blueprints to complete. The hunt is on, Tenno. And Tennos are what we call, you know, us people. that little person you saw. Knowing your designs. Building in the Foundry begins by having necessary resources and blueprints. Building builds and progress can be rushed at any point. Can be built more than once, and any items can be built more than once. Mind you, you can build more than one item at a time. Take note of the required build time, Nick Tenno. And the last part is explore the solar system. I'm sorry, you can't actually do it. To find the resource to build a variety, whatever you want to call it. Advanced variety of items. Advanced players may use the Foundry to craft Titan extractors, a drone capable of securing resources outside of your missions. And extractors are these little things. You go into your thing, right? For example, I don't know, take Venus, right? And what you do is press R3. And you can deploy an extractor, and out of these little items, you can deploy an extractor. And obviously, I haven't put my extractor down like a dumbass. And yes, I can say dumbass because it's mature content. Yes, I'm not gonna try and get monetized. And this one has different planets give you different resources, blah blah blah, blah, you know. And usually, I just do an Earth as well. So it gave me a good range of what I'm working with. So there you go. There's the whole of Warframe now. You know, there's what it is to be a part of what the community is right now is all Warframe. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to do, to be honest. I don't really know what to do because there's not a lot to do after this point. Because after you hit endgame, just like myself, there's not a lot you can do. Once you get to this point, there is obviously you can still keep on doing missions, blah 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 blah. I'm sure that as my friend True Alpha, or what's known as on Twitch, the real Queef. But yes, I was streaming for about maybe 20 minutes before it cut out. My Twitch, I do have a Twitch. I said on a previous broadcast / video. It'll be in the description of this video. You've got 7 quests undone. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, man. That's not needed. I mean, look, look at this. This is the codex for anyone that doesn't know this. This is where you find everything you've ever collected or had. Done that one. Completed. Scroll down. Completed. And yeah. And I'm mastery rank 10 out of all that. So yes, there's quite a few things you can get done. For example, get your Kubro egg whilst you can. Probably by the time you see this video, it'll be already gone. If you need a argon crystal, you may as well get it now. Man of few words. It's just a man of few words. I'll just show you what the man of few words is. My character wouldn't freak out like this. Man of few words. It's to do with Clem. That meme. You get an Exilus adapter. You get an Exilus adapter out of that. The Archwing, obviously, blah blah blah. Once awakened. Never seen that quest. How to unlock. You have to do these quests before you can do it. The new strange, you get a chroma blueprint. Limbo theorem, which you get Limbo obviously. Stone dreams, just a bunch of little quests you get to do. The Naita quest. I don't know why my cursor's doing that. The second dream, which was my actual favourite one. My favourite one, the second dream. You can obviously view the cinematic. And I'm not really supposed to do this, but that's a stalker. And that is with the war. That is super dramatic. I mean, there is obviously the other one, the War Within, which it's very calming. Very calming, this one. Just show you this one. And that's it. That's all you get. It's very, very confusing. This is the most creepiest quest I've ever done. However, there is no obviously cinematic for this, but you get Harrow blueprint. You can obviously replay these quests, or when you want. It's just It's not to preference. Sorry. But yeah, there's what it is. There is all of my mods that have ITAN treasures, sculptures. I don't have any sculptures because I'm putting them on display. I've got 90 ITAN stars, cyan ones. 33,000 endo. Don't really endo. Huh? I would make a new one because I've already got like Crystal and Dante there, but I don't really want to. I don't have any cores. You need to. I've got a blueprint for that. I've already got that. Got that. Okay. But yeah, there you go. You can obviously browse and get other genetic codes. You can copy other people's kivats and stuff. And there's my loadout for you. So in amongst of this, I am probably going to at this rate, you know, it's probably at a half an hour mark. It's probably the 45-minute mark. So if there's anything you want to ask or you have yes, I have a Kubro. Don't worry, I have two Kubros. One is unranked, and one is maxed out. Yes, that's why I already tested out Kubros. Don't worry, I just don't like Kubros. I like my little carrier. I have a death cube and a taxon. I don't like them. No, you're right about that. No, I do not like them. I tried it. When I first heard about the Kubro, I thought, yeah, it's a good wee pet. Tried it. Didn't like it. And then when I heard about the Sentinels, I got a Sentinel. That thing has been with me ever since. You can obviously, you know, customize, you know, the upgrades and appearance of these little things. So it's weapon. You can obviously customize any weapon you want. So yeah, there's you know, there's Warframe itself as a whole. My first video showed off some gameplay of survival, or was it survival? I think it was defense. I don't know. My first video showed off some gameplay, basically. Put it that way. So that's what it is. That is that. So there you go. There's what it is. What does Trinity Prime look like? I'll show you what Trinity Prime looks like. Trinity Prime looks like this. There. That's what Trinity Prime looks like. Obviously, you can get different skins and stuff like that for her without appearance changes. Okay, there's that's what. Well, actually, no. There. That's what base Trinity looks like. Looks like a pile of crap. No offense, but it looks like a pile of crap. There is obviously, you know, the Immortal one, which I will not buy. Don't want that one. I do like that, but I mean, there is obviously the preview. You can see what it's like. It's not that bad. I know, I know. Yes. There's that one, the Immortal one, and there's the Nightess one. I don't mind that one. It's just not my style. And there's my personal favorites. You can obviously do little animations for it. But there you go. There's, you know, I don't like to have an animation. Animations are not exactly sought after. You can obviously have different character ones like Robin, Nyx, Nidus, Nova, blah 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 blah. You know. But yeah, there you go. I've got some attachments I can put onto it. There's a couple. I usually have in the legs and then them. And then you have a chest piece, which I quite like. I got this quite a. It was for cancer. It was for cancer. A wee while ago. I kept it on for that duration of time just to, you know, put my support up there for it. And then there was Obsidian, which I got for free with PlayStation Plus, and then I got this through a PS Plus pack. So there you go. That's what Trinity looks like. There is obviously little capes you can have. um, there you go. There's my one. Um, there's another one. I don't really like that one. You can obviously change the color of these so they're not exactly like purplish. There's obviously other ones, like for example that one, that's the PS Plus one. I got this one when Frost Prime was on. It was called, I think it was on Twitch Prime for free. You could get just like Trinity is right now. So he came with that. Nobody really liked it. I mean, to be honest, like it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. This was one of the ones I used for a very long time, very long time, and I did enjoy this one. And then we recently got with the pack. After obviously it came with the PS Plus pack. For the other parts that I showed in the front and stuff. It's not too bad. It's not bad, but it's not great. And the most recent one came out with Twitch Prime. Is this? I obviously changed the color of it. Is this one? It's not bad. It's not great though. Just ignore the giant loop. You know, the giant hairband loop that Trinity has. So yeah, there you go. There's all the ones I use. The one I use is this. I always use this one. That's my personal favorite. It's very capey. It looks like a cape. So there you go. I believe that is all the customizations. You can obviously customize what a weapon looks like. There's obviously different appearances you can have, like for example different skins. Like for example in this, you can have a Boltor. What's called? How many plat would you sell Trinity Prime for? Trinity Prime, I don't know, 70 plat, 60 plat, around that. Yeah. I would say so. Yeah. Appearance, you can obviously change. Oh, I didn't know there was other skins. Oh, sweet. I didn't know that there was other skins for War. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that, yeah, there was only this one I seen. Oh, that looks cool. And I forgot the price of Banshee. 70 plat. It's on the Nexus, 70 plat. But yeah, oh my god, I do like this. It's quite pricey, but once I get a coupon for prices, then I'll hop straight into it, and I'll get this one because I do like this one quite a lot. There's obviously what the world looks like based off. So you can obviously put little attachments. I've obviously only got one because of the Nikana. It's that little thing like the bottom. There you go. But yeah, that's what it is, you know. There is obviously other weapons I've got. For example, the bow. I don't really use that. I need to level it up. The Broken War. That's half of a war, which you actually, once you get a blueprint, I've got a spare Broken War. Once you get a blueprint of the Stalker for the war, which is extremely difficult, you can infuse this and merge it with this. There's obviously the Nagana Prime, which I do like it. I do very much enjoy. It's a katana. Fragger Prime, which is a very heavy weapon. You could do red crits with it. The Dex Dakras. This came with something, I can't remember what it was. This is the Orthos Prime. I did enjoy this. It was quite good. And my personal favourite. It's always been my favourite. This is my first ever Prime weapon, really. This was my first Prime. It was the Reaper Prime. I enjoyed it, and then it got nerfed to fuck, basically, and then died off when I got my Nikana. Good old my Nikana. Nikana is obviously a katana, so it's a single target, and War is a big crowd killer, so it's more used in big groups. So yeah, the only secondaries I use is Acolyte's Prime. The Acolyte's Prime cannot be got anymore because it's back in the vault. And what the vault is basically guns, weapons, mods, maybe not mod, but warframes that have been put in the vault and will not be put into the relic table, which basically the relics you get, certain amount of weapons and stuff like that, little parts or blueprints for weapons. Unfortunately, the Acolyte's Prime. What do you mean? What do you mean only Acolytes? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean? All right. I've only got Acolytes. All right. Okay. It's because of the fact that I don't really like any other weapon. That's the best weapon I've ever had. Like, I can practically shoot. Like, I can kill the Fantas quicker than I can kill. Do my damage with that than this. This is the most powerful, most damaging gun in the game. I just don't like any other secondaries. I used to like the Ac Magnus. I used to like it quite a bit, and then I needed space. And where's the Ac Magnus? Where is it? Where is it? Maybe up the top. But I mean, like I used to use the Ac Magnus. What was it? Was it Ac Magnus? I know I used Magnus for a very long time. I know there's a dual version of it. There it is. It's Mastery Lock 12. You need to be obviously Mastery rank 12 to get it, but it's very, very good. You can obviously make a blueprint. You just get 2 Magnuses, and there you go. You obviously have to be Mastery locked, but you can bypass that if you have 220 plat. So there you go. I did have obviously the kunai, like the dread weapon and stuff like that. But eventually, there's my dread. I don't even know why I've still got the brand. I don't know. I'll probably get rid of that one day. I still got the dread. It's a very good bow. Very, very good bow. You get off the stalker. I've got the Soma Prime, which was essentially my baby before I got my Boltor Prime. Soma Prime is very, very, very good for crits. But if you want to go for like pure damage and you don't want to go for crits, then yeah, that's the Boltor for you. If you want to go for crits, go for Soma. Go for the Soma Prime. But obviously there's different like primes and weapons and stuff like that. Like for example the carrier. This comes with ammo case and sentinel. Striker and ammo case. Sorry. Why did I just press angle that? I know I'm sure on build here. Striker is that. That's the striker, and that's ammo case. We did add your. I've used the Scourge before. I only a brief. I didn't really like it that much. I'll probably eventually go back to it. But at this point, no. There's my build. For my carrier prime, and that is my build. That is my my thing, whatever you want to call it. There will obviously be a link to my my Twitch down below, but that is my gameplay of Warframe. That's it. Couldn't think of the word there. If there's any more questions, I'll be on streaming for another about 5 minutes ish. Next 5 minutes. Just to get everything cleaned up and all. Just go and check in a few things, but other than that, yes, that'll be it. Except for Samaras, and you go and see him. But yeah. Like I said, just send me other chat messages or questions or anything you want me to do. And this is what it looks like to be a clan leader. You can rename what they're called. You can, you know, have a challenge. I mean, to be honest, yeah. Okay, go ahead. What's the challenge? I'm going to only be streaming for the last 5 minutes anyway. So what's the challenge? Oh, by the way, the relics, what I was talking about earlier, solo raid without Rhino. Solo raid? Which raid? Like, which one? It was called, trying to think now, JV or something else, can't even, JV or, where is it? Where the bloody hell is it? Or, trying to think now. Or keep control. Wait, what the fuck? What happened to all the raids? What happened to the raids? Oh, right, okay. There is no... Damn. They got rid of the raids, the bastards. The bastards. They got rid of them. Oh, sad face. Oh, I want to do the raids. Oh, JV was my favourite. Basically, JV was the Jordis verdict. And it was a really good raid. It was 8-player raid, which was really good. Void survival with Loki. Oh, that's toughy. That is toughy. I can do it with Trinity. I can definitely do it with Trinity because I just survive all the time. Here is my Trinity. That's my stats. Yeah, as it is, and now it's gone. You know, if you want to go read back, then you know. I'll eventually, you know, I'll eventually do that kind of void survival later. Do you want me to do void survival or ODD? Because I've got both. Because I've got the derelict survival and defense. Or do you want me to do the raid? Not the raid. Mot survival. You can't obviously put you know, can't even put so only place on the planet, you cannot do it. Void survival. Probably eventually, yeah. I wanted to challenge myself, but that's just stupid. 40 to 45 minutes. What with Loki? Or Trinity? Because, I mean, look at Loki's stats. Look at his stats. Armor 65, health is... and shield. Energy, like... He is squishy as anything. He's squishy as anything. I don't really have much of a build, to be honest. I really don't know. I haven't even touched him in a good amount of time. I don't even know what to do with this build. Level 30 to... okay. I mean, it's a thought. It's a thought, to be honest. It's a thought, you know. That's not a challenge, to be honest. It really isn't. He's too squishy. Way too squishy. Way too squishy. Junction range with a range. Oh, bollocks, I just pressed... Ah, damn. Damn it. Not minded. I've got any auto mods other than physique. It's tough. Oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. Is that... Oh, you bastard. I've only... Shit. Put corrosive protection on. What? See, like, Loki is very, very weird when it comes to this. Very, very weird. You can't really do much with him, to be honest. You really can't. Have I been put a... Oh, I haven't. There you go, that's better. There's a lot more space. A lot more space. Probably ability strength. Don't want to do the next configuration. Oh, blind rage, of course. Yes, I'm taking out the, efficiency of my stuff, but never mind. I can just bump it back up because that's about maybe ease-ish. Efficiency, range. I don't want range. And the fleeing expertise. I'll go down the duration just a little, but bump up that. Want some of this. Actually, no, I've got streamline. What am I doing? I think. I think. Oh, wait, no. I've got prime flow. Where is my... Need redirection. How much is 8? Actually, I don't want Steel Fiber because he's not got... There's my streamline. Oh, come on, man. Where's my vitality? Oh, it's up to 12, you bastard. Bastard. Yeah, it's just 11. What's the difference? 5, 2, 1. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Yes, that you're seeing that correct. 49 vitalities. Do I have streamline? Yes, I do. I don't want. Do I want rush? No, do not want rush. No. Can I put this on? No, I can't. I thought so. I thought so. Does this upgrade it, Master? Does this upgrade it? Or... No, it doesn't. Does this upgrade it? No, it takes it off. Okay. Body strength, that's 172%. I want more efficiency. So it was 60. Okay. Enemy sense can't drift. What range? Yeah. Do it? No, don't want range. No. This is generally me just kind of messing around, just doing what I can. I probably want more. Damaged. Don't want damaged. I haven't even used fast deflection in a while. Actually, saying that, I haven't used it in a while. Maybe it's time for me to put it on. Maybe it's time. Nope. Don't want heavy impact. Do not want it. Do not want it. Right. Okay. Well, that's going to be my build when I go to do the survival. I haven't done Loki in a while, and I haven't even tried them on PC. Well, keyboard and mouse. So yes, that is me. I shall. So if you want to say anything, just say anything to anyone below in the comments. Blah 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 blah. You know, the usual. Just comment below. And the last thing I would say is that my Twitch is below in the description. So just type that into Twitch C8666 and you'll find my thing. My channel. Oh, my Twitch stream, Twitch account, profile thing, whatever. Just I can't actually do a good sign off for this, so I'll just quit it out here. Right. Goodbye.